What's up, guys? It's Coach Eric and Coach Joe over here. When I'm wearing yeah. So today we're gonna do some submissions from the mounted position as well here too. So if I have Joe down here real quick here, like we're always looking at negotiating in situations, right? Never just trying to. That's the hard thing is when you watch people in the mounted position, they're always just trying to attack. But you always want to have that. Yeah, exactly. Someone's got good defense. All it's going to do is get them into their guard position. So you're basically giving up a good position for that. So like a really good way of like looking at this, I'm always looking at starting to utilize this hand right here. So if he checks this hand right here like this, either way, right? I want to start looking at moving my body up right here. So when he checks it, sometimes this will allow me to start moving him towards his side. We're not going to talk a lot about this. We're going to talk about more of how I'm really looking at how I'm going to attack from this position here. So we're going to start with these chokes. And what I want to do is I want to start narrowing this collar here, right? This is a really good tip that we got a couple of years back. Where like if we keep it here, it's very tough to get under.
Professor Sauer pro tip.
Absolutely. So see, when I come here, I want to turn this and make this collar thin. And the big thing is, I don't have to grab with all. Actually, I think it's even harder when you grab with all your fingers. You just make these like Yoda grip. Oh, that's right, Yoda grip. I forgot. That's a great way. We talked about this just the other day. This is a great way of thinking about it. But the real thing is, as I want to take this right hand at first, I can start looking at this first singular one as I push this down, and now I just have to put a brace on the neck. So I start right there, very slowly, right? So it's basically the same as that too. You cut off 1, 2, and we have to have a brace on that back end right there. And this is the important part because this is where we're kind of get to these three positions. So we have that first one right here. Maybe he's blocking this one. So now I can come up here and see how the same as that today. See how the brace behind the neck, and I just slowly come up right there like this, right? And so if you notice, I'm always starting to gain posture, and I'm not just choking with my hands. I'm more choking with my hips and gaining that posture to make these positions work. And so now if we look at what happens here like this, if he's able to duck his head out of the snare like this, see how this is just going to reinforce the arm lock, right? So I want to start turning my foot. It's always a good idea, especially when you're training, to get control of this tricep. Especially because it's going to help your partner for like if I go back fast, which I'm not going to do, right? From getting really hurt right here. So I want to start extending. This leg comes around the head right here. And if I can, I just want a little tiny pull, control right there. Very slow. So it's, you see, like no matter what I'm utilizing, he gets that head out. I'm utilizing that to move on to that arm lock position. We talked about the arm lock in a previous video here as well too. But this is just a good way to kind of have some steps there. And like one extra one right here like this, so it comes on that same exact idea is when I use the shin, right? The shin's the same exact idea here because if we look at it right, let's say one of the ways that I look at this, he blocks and he pinches his arm in so I can't get here. And so when I come here, see how I need to have something on the back of his neck, right? So I come here, he's just gonna come up here. So I put this here, and I have that same exact mechanic right there. So there's actually 4. There's actually 4 right there. So you have like the 3 attack variations where we can come low. We can kind of use that underhook, like karate chop the back of the neck, or you can use the shin. So we're always trying to put some point behind the neck, just like a rear naked choke. Rear naked choke, right? You have both of these, and either you have your chest cavity, or you have like the hand in the back as well too.
So one more time from the mouth.
Sure.
Now that I have my blood flow back.
Oh, sorry. It's just all the mechanics are the same, right? You think about like this is basically a triangle or a rear naked choke. It's the same exact idea, like the same mechanics for how I choke somebody is the same. So anytime I get connection, I always want to kind of take up that space right here, offsetting. If I can move this, then I kind of use my whole body to get this. And see how I'm not just going like this. I want to start looking at like how I can hand off. And see, we have a lot of different ideas. Maybe I grab low, right? Maybe I grab low. We have what we call the zipper method. Zipper being loose, and I allow to take up the slack, right? So now, I don't have to grab up here. I can even grab low and push towards the belly, but I just need tension, and I can come here, right?
This is interesting too. Let go of my neck a little bit.
Sorry, brother. My bad.
A lot of people will take this hand because it's near your neck, and they'll try to pull on it to hide it.
Yeah.
But actually, I just help him
Get underneath
feed
right
him.
there,
So I'm just feeding him the collar. So don't do that. If you're going to defend with anything, it's got to be this hand here.
For sure.
Okay, but people will do this. That's just a blessing. Just be like, yeah, all right, thanks for helping me grab your neck.
Yeah. He's 100%. It's tough, man. It's tough. That little zipper is huge in a lot of positions. Just a little pressure. Sorry, Reggie. A little pressure. We have the shin. I didn't want to put the pressure on because I did it 3 times in a row.
Yeah. Invisible jiu-jitsu. You can't see how close I am to losing consciousness.
Sorry, brother. Sorry.
Good.
And then him moving the head out. And see how this becomes exactly what I'm talking about. See how I want to post, show him the foot. And so what I really want to do at this point right here is when I straighten, if I can, I just want to have good connection, pinch my knees in, and then see how all my body right there behind that, and it's very, very tight. So that's just a couple of different options from that technical mount position once we get there, guys. So
Really good option.
yeah. He's awesome at those. Really
Yeah,
good
once you
options,
just
too.
you just kind of start pestering, looking for holes. And no matter what reaction they give you, one of those, if you get in that technical mount position, it's going to be
It's
available.
dangerous, man. It is dangerous.
Or take your back, maybe.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, just like escapes, you want to have things done in pairs. So you always have a backup plan and an expectation that this first one, cool if I get it, but probably you're going to defend it.
Yeah.
Probably is going to lead somewhere else.
And see how all this stuff isn't going to happen without the ideas of how we maintain, how we start maintaining that mounted position, working our bodies up, and looking at how to be more effective in those situations, guys.
Good stuff.
Yeah, so that has been those 4 options actually for the mounted position. I had an extra one in there for you too.
Philosophy, we call it the triple attack.
Triple attack or quadruple attack.
That's right. Maybe. Maybe. Quadruple attack. All right, guys, Warriors, we are out.